Margaret, how is day 3 shaping up, and which African leader has spoken so far at the Assembly?
Hi, Esther. Yes, General al-Burhan just left the stage a few moments ago. He used the entirety of his speech to speak about his war with the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF. He said that they should be designated as a terrorist group, that they are causing untold atrocities and war crimes in the country against civilians. It should also be noted that international rights groups have also accused the SAF, the Sudanese Armed Forces, of carrying out atrocities as well. He said that he's willing to talk about peace, he wants peace, and he's willing to work with all groups that lay down their weapons. He also criticized regional states that have been supporting the RSF. He did not name the United Arab Emirates, but that is who the Sudanese Armed Forces blame for arming them. His ambassador at the United Nations often names them in Security Council meetings. The general himself did not, but he alluded to them. And then we also heard from the Kenyan president, William Ruto. He spoke quite a bit about the Kenyan troops that have deployed to Haiti and the Caribbean to help quell gang violence that is overtaking that island nation. They deployed about 400 police in June. He said that they're making progress. What was considered mission impossible is becoming mission possible. And he said he will deploy more troops in January, police in January to Haiti. It's been a bit controversial in Kenya. The highest court ruled on the deployment of police to Haiti. Haiti's transitional president also spoke. He thanked Kenya for their help, and he said that he's willing to consider as an option transferring this non-UN police force, this is called the Multinational Stabilization Force, into a UN peacekeeping force. Originally, Haiti was resistant to this idea because they've had bad experiences in the past with some peacekeeping missions, but they're willing to consider it now.
And Margaret, what are you learning about the war, the escalation of situation there between Israel and Lebanon, which also appears to be getting a lot of attention?
Yeah, last night there was an emergency meeting of the Security Council. As I mentioned in the package, the French foreign minister floated this idea of a 21-day temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. Later, the White House came out and in a joint statement with President Macron calling for it. They were backed by a number of countries. So far, it hasn't received a great response or welcome in the region. The Israeli foreign minister has dismissed the idea of it, and Hezbollah is unlikely to embrace it. So still a lot of diplomacy going on in the margins of the General Assembly here this week to try and get some sort of stop to the fighting there, to the airstrikes.